Hi, this is Team Overbite reporting for the Pearson hackathon. The topic turned out to be accessing our APIs using Yahoo pipes. Yes. Okay, so the aim turned out to be exploring and learning how to use Yahoo pipes to access FT content and search APIs and then the other Pearson APIs, and then do some kind of awesome mashup. So the achievements of this hack were a working Yahoo pipe which makes a FT search API request, and then for each non-article in that response makes a content API request and outputs the combined data as JSON. Along the way, that involved creating a working YQL query with a new open data table configuration which supports generic APIs where you post JSON requests to get a JSON response. So an example of the working Yahoo pipe is as follows. As the network goes haywire, there we go. So it's done a search API request, and then for each of the items coming back that is an article, it then does a content API request to flesh out more of the fields. And so that's available as HTTP GET. So with that URL you can trigger the entire pipe. If we go back to presentation, in Yahoo Pipes, which is a kind of drag and drop environment where you can chain together all these actions, there's the request to do a YQL query, which is the complicated part that needs to be done in addition to Yahoo Pipes. Makes a search request, filters out the articles, loops over each item, creates a URL, picks off the first three just so this thing runs quickly, and then sends off a request to the content API for each of those items, and then pipes the output. So here we go. Oh, that's really slow. So a YQL is Yahoo's complicated but seemingly fairly powerful way of making SQL-like requests into APIs available over the web. So there's an example of it in action. I did a request and it's come back with JSON. That doesn't look so good, but if you look at the example YQL console, you're making a request to the content API, the search API here, and you're making a SQL-like request of it, and this file here had to be created to allow that to happen, and that file is hosted on Heroku and is available to anybody who wants to make a search or API request where you post in JSON to get a JSON response. That's it. If I can find the off button.